Today I'm going to show you how to replace your processor fan, and you just need a small screwdriver, and you need some heat grease compound to reapply it. Also, we'll show you how to replace your CD-ROM drive, how to take off your keyboard. First you need to do is take your battery out. That's the first step. And you just slide this, normally not too stiff. And you have a lot of screws you need to keep track of. Most of them are M2 times 3. They're going to be the smaller one. So you need to take these smaller screws out here. And you need to take out these screws along here. And this plate here needs to be taken off as well. So I'm going to take these screws off. Looks like there's just 3 screws here for a keyboard. There might be another one, and we'll get to that segment in a minute. To take the CD-ROM out, if you're just going to replace the CD-ROM out, remove this screw here. It's got this symbol in there. And take that screw completely out. And then all will happen if you just take your nail or something and it slides right out. But you didn't get to see that too. Let's do this one more time. And that's all it is. You just slide it out. And that's all there is to change out the CD-ROM drive. Now continue on. Here's your hard drive. I'm sure these little rubber stops, you just pull them up. And your hard drive normally just slides. Just removing your keyboard, then all you had to do is remove this screw here in the center, and this one over here to the side, plus the ones at the top, because we have another piece of bezel and you have to pop off. But if you can continue on to change and to replace your processor fan, then you need to take this screw, that one, and that one out. It's like it's your wireless card or your SIM card down here. I'm positive we'll have to take this off. The SIM card would probably have to come out. I don't think we have to do anything with the battery. So we'll just go ahead and take this screw here out. Little bracket attached to it. And remember, your black wires at the top and your white wires at the bottom. Don't break these anodes off if you don't know how to do it. Don't attempt it. Just leave it for somebody else to repair. It's fairly simple on how you remove the wire. I probably don't do it right, but I've never had an issue. That's all I do. And you put them on, you do the same way. You just press them down. Don't be too forceful. And just kind of pry them up. So anyway, we're going to remove these screws and I'll get this taken out. to change out your keyboard once you get those 3 screws removed. You're going to have to kind of be a little forceful. Okay, this piece, you see where this is separated here and here. This actually comes up, and you're going to have a couple screws that hold this keyboard down. So what we're going to do is we're going to get under the front here, and if you can get your finger in the back and kind of pull up, and separate the plastic. Remember, there's a home button here, so you always have a ribbon cable or something there. There's a ribbon cable down here. So you just want to kind of slide that up. And normally you do have screws, but this one apparently you don't. So I'm just going to take and lift this up. I guess I have another screw somewhere. So I'm going to leave that back. Well, I thought there was another screw, but it's actually glue. It feels like you're going to break the thing, but you can see the glue stickiness here. Okay, so now you got the keyboard out of the way. You're going to fold it forward. And there's this little slide here. You slide that towards you. This is the black part. That's all you're sliding. Then the blue part comes out. Now you're going to continue and finding these little connections. You have to take this one off too, and take that one out. Take that one out. You have to disconnect this. And that's for your power button. And here's for your video. So you'll take this off, and this off. 2 more screws, I believe. And this whole piece here at the top will come off. After I remove the right speaker, there's another screw hidden down below. So you have a couple of screws you want to make sure you get. Found these screws down here. In addition, you have to take this screw here off and that screw off. And I'm guessing the screen comes off and you finally get to take the thing apart. I did not realize that this was going to be a whole disassembly video of this HP laptop. That off. You're going to have your wireless wires, Wi-Fi wires. You're going to have to pull that out from that side. And the rest of your video cable here, you're just going to have to take it out from the little holes that it's in. And then the rest of the screen display will come out. And it appears to have even more screws. I will verify in a minute that those are needed to be taken off. And just verified, yes, you have to take that screw off and this screw off here. And I'm going to wait on this one over here and see where it goes. But you can also get to by taking all this apart. And that's how you get to your DC jack and replacing it. It's just a little housing with a wire. You don't even have to solder nothing. Before you go too far, you want to pull these cables loose from the bezel piece here. And as you're popping this stop, it's going to make a popping noise. You can go all around the edge. You do have to take that screw off down there. And as you can see, not being too forceful. And here you go. Here's your motherboard. It's a lot of work to do something like this, but it's worth it in the end. There's one screw here, one screw there, and that's all I can see for now. Actually, you may not have had to take that one off. Yeah, you don't have to take that one off. Leave that one on. Just take this screw off here and this one off here. You may have to take this cable off and disconnect this here. And there's 2 more screws I just found. So there's 4 screws total that I can see. And as I go through, I'll update the video as I go through them. After I've removed this cable here, I found 2 more additional screws. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. And all you're going to do is lift up on the back here, and you're just going to pull up gently, like that. And then you just pull out. And you've removed your motherboard. And this is where your memory, and there's your battery, and there's your video chip, and your processor is going to be underneath this. So from here, to replace your heatsink, you got numbers on the heatsink here. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you take it off in that order. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reassembling, which is the reverse of taking it apart. So if you have to go back in the video, then take your time. Thanks for watching. I hope you've learned more about your laptop. Talk a little bit here about your DC jack. It's fairly easy, just it'll slide right up. Put the new one in, install it, and you're done. So this is everything that you can do to replace any part on this laptop. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment. I'll see you next time.